Oh my God.
You did something.
I had the
I'm high.
I had the monitors on. Sorry.
That was the best intro
I am
yet.
so freaking sorry, guys. Holy crap. What a way to start the show. I'll have to edit that out later. I was practicing and I had the monitors on.
Can I put these back in now?
Yeah, you can put them back in. Oh, God. You know, when you're doing 8 billion things at once and you're in control of all of it, you're going to miss something every once in a while.
I have a word of advice. May I offer you a word of advice?
What?
Delegate.
Delegate.
Delegate. I'm here.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I can do things.
I can do things. I can do stuff. My apologies, guys. Sorry about the feedback. That was, I had it directly in my in-ears, so.
Me too.
That was freaking awful. What a way to start a show. Good Lord. Jeez.
Hey.
God. I'm definitely going to have to edit that out later. Oh my God, that was awful.
Let's see. The Metal Gods Forgive You from Barry Gomez.
Oh, I hope so, man. Jeez, that was bad.
Flux says you're not a musician if you haven't had feedback like that. Nice quick shutdown.
Yeah, that was like, whoa, wait. Yeah, I was practicing to the studio monitors, and I never have those on, before the show. It's really rare, but tonight I did, and I just wasn't in the habit of turning them off. So, you know what we have to do is put a pilot checklist up here.
Yeah.
Leave it hanging right here. Before we go live, check everything.
Or you could delegate some stuff.
Flaps. Everything's over here, though. It's like, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Put me in charge of something beforehand.
The pilot checklist.
All the stuff. There you go.
You could be like, hey, did you
do this? Did you do that? Anyway, sorry about that. I'm Kari, this is Jarrod, and we're here and
we're deaf.
Go.
And we're all deaf.
I'm a little deaf. If I sing terrible later, it's because my ears are blown out.
Yeah, so now you have an excuse. You have an excuse to suck.
Jarrod was earlier, he was telling me about, Schecter. Schecter hasn't been around in a while. Well, he's done a little impression here and there, but he hasn't done the whole viewer comment episode.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff coming up with Schecter.
Yeah, Schecter will be back in your homes tomorrow morning in my riffs and responses video. It's almost done. I just ran into a couple snafus, and I got to get it finished up tonight, and hopefully it'll be up. It will be up tomorrow. I just don't know exactly what time. Hopefully around 11. Mm-hmm. It all depends. I got to get a new computer because this computer.
It all depends on if he gets up or not.
Oh no, it's. Well, this computer takes forever to render now because I'm doing everything in 4K. So the computer will take 2.5 hours to render a 20-minute video, and it's just getting old. I'm done. So I got to get another computer now. Yeah. And so I can render a video, and like by the time I get done shooting and editing it, the rest of it tonight, and rendering it, it'll be past midnight before it's rendered, if I'm lucky. And then I got to upload it, which takes another hour.
You're not. Did you already check to see if you were using that extra?
Yeah, I'm using everything.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get a computer.
Nuts.
Yep, I talked to my computer guy, and he's
less fun money.
Oh yeah, it's the unsexiest purchase you'll ever make is a stupid computer, but I have to, So, it is what it is.
Well, let's say hi.
Yes.
So, JB51, happy Sunday to you.
Hey, what's up, man?
He says, I sent you an email with a recording that he made. Just curious to know your opinion. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, thank you. I have to check out yours, and I think is it Thomas Wolf? He sent me 3 CDs from his band and a T-shirt, which I thought was really cool. And I don't have a CD player in my house.
I was going to say, I know I have Aaron and Rochelle's CDs too, and I don't have a CD player anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Even in my car.
I have one in my truck.
I guess that means we just have to buy the songs.
Yep. So I have one in my truck, so when I'm out driving around, I'll be listening to this stuff. But it's been so cold, I just literally have not been driving around too much.
You've been hibernating.
Yeah, I've been hibernating.
Till I come over, and then we're like, gotta go here.
I know, but then we're rushing around, not listening to music, so... Yeah, exactly.
He also said he was looking forward to hearing me sing. Thank you.
Oh, cool. Me too.
Thanks.
Oh.
Johnny Ramiro, good evening, Jarrod, Kari. Hey, Johnny.
Thank you. What's up, man?
Daryl McMillan, he said good evening.
Hey, Daryl.
Aaron Lucas is with us.
What's up, Aaron?
Sean, Aaron, I saw pictures of you and Rochelle from the well. Was that you? Was that somebody else? You got the facial hair going. I asked Jarrod, I'm like, is that Aaron or is that one of the other lovely church boys? I couldn't.
Yeah. Aaron's got he's got the beard going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good on you, dude.
It's looking different. I'm used to the baby face. And doesn't he have a little, like, soul patch?
Yeah.
Usually?
Yeah,
He's got
not
a little
anymore.
thingy-dingy there.
He's got a soul thicket now.
Yeah. Anyway, hey guys. Sean Casey says hi, Kari and Captain Overdrive and
What's
everybody.
up? What's up, Sean?
He said we have something in common. You like nice-looking guitars and me and my MT-15 amp. It sounds awesome.
Awesome, dude.
Johnny
Hell yeah.
Johnny Ramiro says, I like the new Schecter, and thanks again for the Rev G8 settings. That helped a lot with the 4 cables.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. Hopefully that'll work. Just take the threshold knob and just tweak it for, your pickups and how loud the amp is and stuff, and you should be good to go, That's kind of where I have it most of the time, and depending on what song I'm playing or how loud it is in the room, I'll adjust that knob a little bit. But other than that, everything else is pretty much where it's at.
We already talked about, Gutterman54. Hey, Gutterman, how are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
And then Flex commented about the feedback.
Oh.
He said, go, Kari and Jarrod, and hello. Charles Wagner, the Kemper is cool and all, but it would be better to hear the Soldano slow through your Mesa 2x12.
Oh, the Soldano. I don't have a Soldano, though. That's the only problem. I wouldn't mind trying one out again, but don't have one here. Yeah, so, yeah, I'll be using this guitar for the song that Kari and I are doing, or the 2 songs that we're doing, because I use the piezo on one of them. And then I'll switch to, the
Schecter.
The Schecter. Yep, the Schecter.
Tony says, great day, everyone. Awesome hangout again with Jarrod and Kari. Woo!
Hey, what's up, man?
Daryl McMillan, I have 2 Schecter guitars, a Keith Merrill 7-string and a Banshee 6 passive. I love them both, but my Majesty is still the tops.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I still prefer my Majesties, but the Schecter is definitely a worthy guitar of purchase. Worthwhile having. Yeah. I don't know. I can't say words
and it's
today.
party too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice looking guitar. The only thing I wish they had was that bevel.
Yeah.
At the top, because it's kind of straight.
Irritating.
And your arm digs into it a little bit. I mean, seriously, guys, when you get spoiled, like these guitars.
Well, maybe if you didn't have meat hooky forearms.
Yeah.
Maybe for your average dude.
Maybe those are helping me though. Extra cushion, So, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, when you get spoiled with the ergonomics of these Majesties, man, it's really hard to... It's hard to adjust to other guitars, I mean, the pickup selector's right here. On that, it's back here. So when I'm flipping pickups...
You gotta go find it?
Yeah, I gotta go find it. It's way the hell back here. Yep, so, and... Here comes all my excuses. And it's a longer scale neck.
Oh.
So, like, when I'm here on this guitar... I'm here on that one. It's literally a fret difference.
Wow.
So, like, I get lost on that guitar easily back here. I'm like, because naturally, muscle memory, you think, okay, this is a F sharp, but on that guitar, it's here. Yeah, it's really strange.
Probably like driving somebody else's car.
It is.
Like, you know how to do it, but it feels weird.
Yeah, everything's in different places. Yeah. So, it's definitely taken me a while to get used to it.
Aaron Lucas says, this may be a dumb question, but when using the Kemper and using third-party IRs, are you running the entire profile through the IR, or does the IR replace the cab in the profile?
IR replaces the cab in the profile, and you want to use a DI profile, not one with a studio. The only thing you want to use with IRs in the Kemper is a DI profile. In other words, it's a profile made without a cab. No studio profiles will work good with the IR. I mean, you can do it, but it won't sound right, because the IR or with the studio Kemper profiles, the cab and the amp are kind of baked in together. It's all one piece. You know, so you could take one of them out, but it's just not going to sound right. You know, so use DIs if you're going to use different cabs or different IRs.
Hey, CS, I'm glad to see your name there.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Present and accounted for. Hope you're healing up well still.
Hope you got here after the feedback.
I think you did.
Jeez.
Aaron says, after that show intro with all the feedback, at any point, are you going to run a Tone Wars episode where it's just bloopers? I still think that one episode where an ant scared Kari is funny. That was funny.
That was.
It was a big old ant that just came out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
We were talking about that because I love blooper reels too. And at the end of every year, I'm like, oh, let's do it. But we don't timestamp it, you know. Can't. We'd have to go back and watch
every
hundreds
episode
of hours of. Well, that might be fun though.
That'd be exhausting.
I don't have time for it.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
I know. I did mention, that delegation thing that I told him about. I was like, maybe I should start.
Have fun with that.
I should put a piece of paper over here or something and like, all right, this date at this time.
Yeah, you can do that.
Something funny happened. But it'd be too much work to go. We need an assistant. We need like a grunt worker. Hey, you go watch all this footage and find the funny stuff.
Right now, I'm the grunt.
That's right. Good idea, though. Daryl McMillan, I missed it since I stayed muted until... Oh, so Daryl was muted.
Yeah, you were smart. You were smart.
Oh, and Charles says, great lesson on tinnitus. Ding, ding, ding. Muddy Creek is with us, Muddy Creek.
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you here.
Charles says it's been cold there in the 40s. That's not cold. I don't know where you're from, Charles, but that's not cold.
You don't know what cold is. Come up here where it's single digits.
It was 0 this morning.
Yeah.
And my little dog is like 7 pounds, 8 pounds maybe now. And his widow footies are like little. Poor guy. He's out there trying to pee, shivering. It's going all over the place.
He's not writing his name in the snow this morning, is he? Looks like a doctor's signature this morning.
Poor little pepperoni. Literally.
Yeah.
I knew you would get it. It kicked in. Daryl says, I used my PS4 or PS3 to play CDs. Oh, I don't have one of those either.
Yep, that could come in handy. Yep.
Ben Burnett, real pro YouTubers that I know use an iPad. Computers are for amateurs. I know. Every time I see Ben's name now, I need to think to myself.
Oh, what's he going to say this
just
time?
A bunch of crap. Aaron Lucas, yep, it was him. All right. There in the photo with the full beard.
Yep, I knew it.
Paul Smith, I made it. Hey,
Paul. What's going on, Paul?
No Saldano, slow from Charles.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Inconceivable, he says.
Inconceivable! Anybody want a peanut? Stop that rhyming and I mean it! Anybody want a peanut? That was a great movie.
That sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's Andre the Giant, actually.
I know, but it sounded like Arnold.
Anybody want a peanut? He talked really weird. Yeah, that was one of the best movies ever. Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I keep falling asleep. In the movie, not now.
Oh, I was going to say, what the hell? All right, what do we got?
It's a little narcolepsy today.
Feeling a little narcoleptic today. Could happen at any moment.
Might go out and go shopping. So Flux says, I'm wondering if I should swap out the 6550 power tubes in my Engel Savage 120 Mark II for KT88s before I sell it. What do you think? Think it'll make a difference?
I don't know. That's a good question. Someone told me that you can do that. Yeah, tell me what you come up with. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe I'm falling asleep.
Now who has narcolepsy?
Yeah. Yeah, tell me what you come up with when you do it. I know I'm supposed to shoot the Savage out with the Rev for you. I've been trying to get caught up on episodes here, so I will be doing that this week. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully that'll help you a little bit.
You need to silence your phone, sir.
It's not my phone. It's that stupid, Galaxy Pad thing.
You get all over me for that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just turned it on. I'm trying to get back, trying to use it for the. Oh my God! This thing never makes any noise.
So we've got Harv 71177. Do you recommend the Digitech Freakout? I think that's one of the pedals you use. Do you have a demo of it?
Yeah, I have the Freakout. I haven't done a demo of it, but I want to. I should probably do a demo. I'm getting back into more pedals, so I will be demoing some pedals very soon within the next few weeks. But do I recommend it? Yes, I think it's an awesome pedal. I use it on certain songs, and it's a great party trick. It really is. Like, it really does deliver. I mean, it gives you that really nice kind of feedbacky thing, and I think it's great for cleans too. When you're doing like single notes, like little moody clean solos and stuff, it gives you that nice little harpy sound on the end of every note. It's really cool. Yeah, you can get really creative with it. So
In case you don't have enough harpy noises from your wife.
Yeah, exactly.
You have harpy noises.
Exactly. Yep. So if you ever miss your wife, just turn that on. I feel like I'm getting yelled at. In key though. This is awesome.
Mama is with us. Howdy, friends.
Hey, what's going on?
Charles says he's from Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
I spent 30 years in northern Minnesota. I moved as far south as I could when I had the opportunity.
Oh, nice. Good for you, man.
I'm not ready yet. It's still just, I can't take anything over 75.
God bless Texas, as they say.
With his own hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Texas. Good state.
Barry Gomez. Extra space between frets on the Schecter makes leads any easier or difficult? To be determined, probably.
Yeah, to be determined. So far, it's decent. It's working out. It's just finding. It's just it's that whole longer neck thing. That's got me a little down here is where I have problems. I'll slide back into a chord.
That seems like up to me. This is down and that's up.
Yeah, this is down because these are lower notes. This is up because these are higher notes. See? That was a pretty bad note comparison.
It really was. Lovely.
Anyways,
get your advice from this one, folks.
Exactly. So yeah, when I come down here, I always feel like I'm in the wrong spot when I'm playing the Schecter because I'm used to being here when actually I'm here, or something. It's really strange. Very strange.
CS is yelling us to stop yawning.
Stop yawning. No. I'm just trying to get out
I
of
know,
this.
he made me yawn. Anthony Allen. Hey guys, happy Sunday. Sneaking in the chat at work as usual. He says, Jarrod, I like your video on the Schecter 7-string. Will you do more guitar reviews?
Mm-hmm. Thanks for being here and for risking your career. I appreciate it.
Right.
And yes, just because you're here and you're risking your career, I'll do it for you. Yeah, I got to go to Motor City. They've been closed for a couple days, but when they open back up, I'm going to go in there and take a look around and see what kind of guitars I can review.
Because you can't go more than a couple days without going there.
Yeah, exactly.
He misses it.
I miss my Motor City.
The smell.
I miss the smell. Yeah, so I'm going to go in there and see what guitars I can review because it's fun. It's fun getting to know these different guitars. I mean, I've been a one-trick pony for a long time with guitars, so I'm looking forward to, seeing what else is out there and doing some comparisons for you guys, for sure.
JB says, one guitar that I absolutely hate and could never get used to is the Gibson SG. Those guitars feel so awkward for me to play. Neck dives and the bridge is in the wrong place. Yeah,
the Gibsons. I played one Gibson Les Paul. I think it was a thinner one. I think it was a studio, or I don't know the names of them all. But that one surprisingly played really well for me. I liked it. But other ones, when I play them, the bridge is like way up here, and I feel like I'm doing this when I'm playing, and I'm like, oh my, I can't play this guitar. Yeah, so those were really awkward for me, but depends on what you're used to. You know, it's amazing what you can get used to these days.
That's true. Oh, Chris A. Hello, Tone Warriors.
Hey, what's going on?
That's nice. Tone Warriors. So we have Tone Wars, and then the people that watch are Tone Warriors.
Tone Warriors.
I like it. All right. He must not like it, but
no, I like it. It's fine.
Not impressed, Karen.
No, it's fine. We can go with that.
My connection to your server timed out. Weirdness. My phone's... Here, let me just exit out of here and go back in. There we go. Charles says, that's how I am with my Gibson Les Paul Custom. I've been playing the same one for 20 years and anything else feels weird.
Yeah. Once you get used to something, man, it really is hard to play anything else. You know, it really is.
JB says he has a Les Paul and it's great, but SG is terrible for him.
Yeah, they're interesting guitars, that's for sure. They have that great access to all the frets up here because of the double cutaway, but they just feel strange to play.
Tony says, do you still have the KSR Eros boost pedal, ? I've
Yes.
been battling between it and the Mud Killer boost pedal back and forth. They're both close, but find the KSR boost a touch warmer in tone.
A touch warmer.
Yes.
Yes, it depends on how you set it up, my dear lad. Yeah, I have it right there on my board. And yeah, it's a great pedal. I got them right next to each other. And maybe I'll do some shootouts with them.
Carmine says, but I want to be a tone wizard. Tone wizards and boyas.
Oh, gosh. Now we're going to be getting into Dungeons and Dragons territory. Hello, nerds.
My son, who is, how old is he? 11. He'll be 12 here in March. Went to a friend's house. He's been there 2 or 3 times to spend the night. They have game nights. Their parents let them, do all of the things. Anyway, he came home. He's like, Mom, we played this super cool game called Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. And I'm like, what? Like, that's been around since I was little. A really long time ago. But he said it was a board game. Has it always been a board game? I thought it was a video game.
I've never played it, so I wouldn't even know. I think it was a board game back in the day, because it's been around since early 80s.
Dungeons and Dragons was a board game?
I guess so.
Huh.
Yeah.
I know some of you play that game, or did play the game, so you have to tell me.
Yeah, to tell her.
Oh, God. Let's see. Chris, Wizards and Warlocks. Ooh, here's a new name. Ronique. Ronniek. Is that right? Ronique?
What's going on?
Sorry, late to the party. Working vids. Hi, guys.
Oh, thanks for being here, man.
Ooh, CS says, I'll be a tone monger.
Tone monger.
I like tone monger, too. Mud Killer for life, he said.
Yeah, Mud Killer is definitely right now it's my favorite pedal. It's definitely flavor of the 6 months. I've had it for a while now, and I love it. Every amp I put it in, it's just freaking great.
Huh.
Yep, it blends with anything really well.
So Dungeons and Dragons is a board game. Charles and JB and yeah.
Okay.
They're all. So what was the controversy over it? Because didn't there used to be a?
I don't know.
It's evil.
I don't know. You know how people get about things.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know. But if you know, what was the controversy? Let me know. Should I be worried?
No,
my 11-year-old is playing it.
No, it's not like he's at your house levitating right now.
No, he's not.
Scaring everybody.
Unless I yell really loud from me.
That's when you're levitating. You shall make your bed.
Sean Casey says, I have a Gibson, but it's a knockoff SG, but it plays well, and I put Black Winter pickups. It sounds killer.
Oh, nice. Black Winter.
Oh, JB says, I was into Star Trek, but not Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
Well, we are caught up. Oh, here's another one. Charles says, I've got an Evertune on my Les Paul, so it's guaranteed to stay in tune.
Oh, yeah. I played a guitar with one of those. And his guitar was set up for rhythm only, so even when you bent the strings, they didn't change the tune.
Oh.
They stayed the same note the whole time.
So you can't do that. You don't play like that.
Well, you can set it up that way.
Oh.
But you can set it up either way. But I was like, this is so weird playing an Evertune bridge. It constantly adjusts the flex or whatever, the springs in it, adjust for the strings to keep it at the same note all the time. Yeah, those are crazy.
Jamie says there's no controversy other than nerds playing it.
That's what I figured.
It must have been just in my parents' circle that we grew up fundamental Baptist, super strict, so it was probably just the Christian circle.
Oh yeah, 2 cups of coffee are evil.
CS says, I know people that still geek way out with D&D. It's abnormal how they be sometimes. It's abnormal how they be sometimes.
It's abnormal how they be sometimes. All right, man. Someone went to public school.
Charles says, I went with the DiMarzio Super 3 in the bridge.
Oh, nice.
And he set it up so you can bench notes. It has perfect intonation.
Perfect. Yeah, they are good. They're like a studio engineer's dream because they don't go out of tune.
Yeah.
So you can track with them very well, and they stay in tune the whole time.
You got something you can do for a minute?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Let's do some Kemper riffs.
All right. I'll return.
Okay, let me let's do some Kemper stuff. Mute the mic. I was supposed to do those on the other guitar, but I got caught off guard. Let me switch real quick and do a couple things for y'alls on this Schecter guitar. Yeah, I didn't know how the Schecter was going to get along with the Kemper because there's certain amps that these pickups don't like, I'm learning. And one of them's the Badlander. But that's just my opinion. So far with the Kemper, the Schecter's doing really well. Really well. So I'm digging it. So let's see how it sounds with the Schecter now. Yeah, sounds great with the Kemper. I got no issues at all. The Kemper's, definitely pairing up with it nice. I have I have it in the modern setting, and even when I put it in the classic, I guess, setting, or whatever you want to call it, passive setting, still sounds really good. One second, I just switched to that. I'll switch back and forth. Yeah, I could go. I prefer them in, because I'm all about the most aggression and craziness you can get. That's what I'm about. So, yeah, but I definitely like how they sound like that. So I'm going to take a risk here. Might as well do.
Hey, did anybody tell CS what LARPing is? I don't see it in the comments. LARPing is live action role playing.
Yes, there's a lot of that going on.
I used to work at an outdoor education center called Tamarack Camps, and a LARPing group would come and rent out the whole camp once a month. They had like a monthly rotation where they would come in and they dress up. They lived for that weekend like medieval times. No electricity, just the lake and the water from the streams, and they had their fights, battles. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah, there's foam swords and stuff. Yeah,
but LARPing, live action role playing. Nice people. They really were very nice, but
But very unique.
Yes. Oh.
Very unique.
Scott Ballmer, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, man. Good to see you here, Scott.
He says, I look kind of goth tonight.
A little bit, right?
Do I? Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, you got a lot of black on, I guess. Yeah.
I typically wear a lot of black, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Black is slimming, so.
Hey, it works for you.
Right.
Yeah, it works for you. Thanks, Scott. By the way, I polished off that wine the other night. That was good, dude. I actually liked it chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it in the fridge, and I liked it at room temperature, but I was like, you know what? I got one bottle. Let's try it both ways. And I had half the bottle left, and, well, let's just say I finished it.
All in one evening.
All in one evening. I was like, dude, this is good.
Slept like a baby.
Oh, did I ever. I slept like a freaking rock that night. So thank you, Scott, for a great bottle of wine and a good night's sleep. It was awesome.
Charles says, I call that camping or a Texas winter.
Oh, yeah. Texas winter.
Mike says, Schecter is chunky.
It is. It's really chunky, yeah. It's doing it.
Says has a more smooth yet chalky attack.
Yeah, it's. I'm really getting used to the characteristics. It takes a while to, when you play a new piece of gear, to get all the little things out of it. But yeah.
JP says I like to LARP as an '80s metal guitar god. Yes.
That would be cool. I'm down with that.
I totally love that. Scott says he's glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, me too. Thank you. It was awesome.
Tony says Schecter sounds amazing. Did you get the action set up now to your liking? Wow, that thing grinds.
Not yet, but thank you, and not yet, but I'm gonna. I gotta give. Motor City's got a guy, Scott. He's a really good guy, and he does all the guitar setup. So I got to get with him this week and have him set it up for me, because I mean it plays pretty good, but I need the action lowered a little, and I still have to familiarize myself, because like I said, see how far away the pickup selector is? See, on my Majesty, it's here. Yes. It's here. Mm-hmm. And when you're making split-second changes, it makes a difference, you know? Yeah. And, you know, and like I said, the neck is a lot longer. It's a different scale length, so I'm always feeling like I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah. I shot the video last night with the song I'm about to play for you with this guitar. I did the intro for it. It took me 15 takes to get it. I kept going to the wrong notes. I'm so glad
I was not down here. Oh, man.
I was so tired, and I'm like, and I wanted to use this guitar, and I would do the solo, and I'd be like, yeah, nailed it, and I'd slide down to the wrong chord. I'm like, no! And I have to do it all over again.
Sticky note. Okay. Exactly. A little sticky note. The ones where like sign here.
Yeah. I was so mad. I'm like, there was like 5 times where I nailed the solo, and I'd play the wrong chord. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. Yeah. But, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that intro for tomorrow's episode, because I worked really hard on it. 15 takes, damn it. It was not fun.
You're going to play your song?
Yeah, so let me, so we don't have feedback again.
Lord have mercy. Please don't blow my ears out.
Yeah, I'm going to turn my in-ears off, and I'm going to mute the freaking mic. And There we go.
All right, it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe.
You gotta warn me.
Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah, I screwed up left and right on those because it literally is. It's taken some getting used to.
Yeah.
And I haven't played these songs that much with this guitar, so
You're slacking.
I keep I keep second guessing on everything where I'm at.
Oh, thanks, Ronique. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you very
Let me know
much.
if I'm saying your name right.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much.
So yes, that's what I was smiling about. I yawned while you were playing. And
Oh.
it's like, stop it.
Stop yawning.
Yeah. You had a lot of great comments in there. Daryl likes the chords on the Majesty better, but the Schecter was really sounding great on the solo.
Oh, cool.
Lloyd says it's a pretty sick guitar. Pretty sure it's Larps. It's a shred stick.
Yeah. Does it LARP? Does it LARP, bro? Yeah, I mean, it is beautiful. I mean, look at it. It's just, it really is a gorgeous guitar. Look at the back.
Super nice.
I got to take the sticker off yet. That's...
Barry Gomez says it's slidey and then it's tappy.
That's a great review thing. Well, guys, this thing's really slidey and tappy. You should go get one. And it LARPs. It totally LARPs.
Oh, Ronnie K. King. I get it. So I can just call you Ronnie then, not Ronnie. Oh, Lord. Hey, Coldan Beer.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Barry Gomez says it sounded good from here.
Sweet.
JB, I believe some Schecters come with those Fernandez sustainer system.
Yeah, this one doesn't have that, but it's got a lot of other great features. I'm really digging it. I just got to get used to it. And I'm probably going to take it and drop tune it quite a bit because it is an extended range neck. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a longer neck, so you can get away with, you know, drop tunings and stuff without having to get super heavy strings.
Barry says the the back's better than the front.
Yeah, the back is nice on that guitar. Yeah. Yep.
The question is, does it chug?
Oh, it chugs. It chugs and taps and slides.
I agree with you, Sean. He says you gotta make a new song just for that guitar.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Yeah, I do have to make a new one with that.
I keep clearing my throat because I know that.
You got to sing?
Yeah.
You
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous about this song too because we just got it to the point where we can play it halfway decent, and you're like, let's do it tonight, and I'm like,
I'm not super excited to sing this for you guys.
it's a tough one for her to sing. It really is, and there's 2 guitar solos in it for me, so it's a lot of fun.
I know, all night I've been gearing up like, you're fine, Kari. It's one of those ones. It's the one I keep telling you guys about. My least favorite song to perform.
Not because it's bad.
Not because it's a bad song.
But because it's hard.
It's a hard song.
Yeah, let me find us here. There it is.
And sometimes you just have to jump in. You just got to dive in with both feet. And do the darn thing.
Stop stalling.
Hey! Right.
You ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, me too. Let's just do it. All right. Let's turn on your vocal mic.
Alrighty.
Make sure I'm not feeding back anything.
So, this is the. What is this one?
It's called The Quest.
The Quest. The Quest. I think it's called Wicked Games. Let's do that one.
Do that next to it. All right, here we go, woman.
All right.
Oh
Okay, turn that off, that on. Okay. Well,
we did it.
You nailed it at practice twice in a row. You nailed it.
We shouldn't have done that.
Hey, we're just people. We're just people.
We should have waited the 2 more weeks.
We're gonna have our good nights and our bad nights. The thing is, though, is I honestly think. Remember when in Rain we would bring back an old song, and like we would just go, let's just play it and just. This will be the train wreck version, and just get it over with.
That's the train wreck version.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a train wreck version. But you're gonna play it again. We're gonna do it many more times live, and you got this one done.
Yep.
You got it
train wreck's out.
Yep, train wreck's done, and now
I still have this. I got this.
You're
stuff.
tight. Well, you're tight. Here's what my issue is.
I keep
sometimes.
wanting to clear my throat.
Yeah, it's all in your head. So here's what my issue is sometimes. Like, this is what I've learned. When I come down here and I shoot, like, any kind of song that I'm doing an intro with or whatever, I used to warm up first and then start shooting. And I'd be like, but as soon as I hit record, I couldn't play.
Yeah.
I would screw up everything. I'd be like, I should have recorded my warm-up session because I nailed it. So now as soon as I sit in this chair, I hit record.
Yeah.
And so many times before I'm even warmed up, I will nail the song. Mm-hmm. And I'll be like, that wasn't even fun. I didn't get a chance to play that much. I'm done. Now I gotta talk or do whatever else I'm gonna do because I have red light syndrome. I have,
like white coat.
Yeah, I have white coat syndrome and red light syndrome. Yeah. And stewardess syndrome. I hate flying. I hate flying. So, that's really what you got to do. But every once in a while, you just got to get out there and do it. And you did really well. I mean, it's a hard song.
Did really bad.
It's a hard song to play.
That's why I hate performing the song.
I think that's part of the problem, though, is you hate it.
I hate that song.
I love that song.
And they're right. They're talking about, hey, did a dragon just swoop by? As I was singing it, I'm like, this is a total Larping song. You can totally use this for the backtrack to Larping.
For the LARPers.
It's so true. We have this theme going tonight. Dungeons and Dragons.
It is kind of a Dungeons and Dragon-y type song, too. It does have that sound to it.
That's hilarious. All right, let me scroll up a little bit. As soon as I heard the intro, I immediately stopped playing guitar and just listened. Really caught my attention. Oh, that's from JB.
Oh, cool, man.
Let's see.
Thank you.
CM, this is so D&D. CS, D&D.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
JB, epic D&D. The LARPers would be headbanging so hard and ripping apart their foam swords. JB says it gives them a Symphony X vibe.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep. A little bit.
Paul Smith sounding excellent. Tony,
thank you.
Sweet new riffage.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. Johnny Romero, very cool song. Nice job, Kari. No, that was really bad, but thank you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Sean Casey said it sounded good. CM, Kari's vocal range seems to be a 3, maybe 4 octave range here.
It's a hard one because she's up there the whole time,
Charles wants to know what condenser mic you're using.
Condenser mic.
Mm-hmm.
Condenser mic for your vocals?
Is that the AKG?
Yeah, it's the AKG.
P120.
Yep, that's what she's using. Yep, and I got a little bit of delay and stuff on her, but that's about it. A little bit of EQ.
Somebody called me a perfectionist. Oh, Charles Wagner. Badass from Lloyd Phillips.
Thank you.
CS, I need an override pedal. Where can I get an override pedal? Yeah. JB, as soon as you hit record, you just forget how to play guitar. Always happens to me.
Dude, it happens every time to me, man. I literally, when I honestly, I come down here and I hit record. I just do because I know better. I know because I've learned that lesson. I'll warm up and I'll do it like, all right, let me do the song like 5 or 6 times, and then I'll go ahead and hit record. And then I'll nail it while I'm warming up, and I'm like, why didn't I just record?
Yeah.
So now, because I can always delete stuff, who cares? So I just come down here and hit record and go, and it's fine, you know? But we're going to do this song live, and you're going to kill it. I found you. I heard you kicking in a couple times. You're like, I don't care. I'm gonna kick this song's ass.
I'm gonna finish it.
I'm gonna do
I was trying to, while you were soloing, I was trying to push this away and just like clear my throat really, but I felt like it was super hot.
Yeah.
The mic was super hot.
Yeah. So you want to do it again?
Hell no. I don't think they want us to either. We lost like 10 people while we were doing it.
It's one way to get rid of some subscribers.
Oh, she's singing. Never mind. No, I agree with you tonight. I would have changed too.
Oh, jeez. You're being too hard on yourself.
Bobcat, hey Jarrod, on your HELIX on your global command center, do you use line or output for your output?
I believe it's line. Whatever factory is, that's what I use. Whatever, because I've never changed anything in the globals on my HELIX at all.
JB says this is this is Lord of the Rings with Frodo Baggins killing the orcs with 50 cal machine guns.
Frodo. Yeah, it's got a Middle Earth kind of. I don't know. It's got a cool vibe to it. It's kind of ethereal. I love this song so much. I love I love playing the solos. The solos are fun. I mean, it's fun for me to play. It's still a challenge, but it's definitely fun. But I don't have to hit, super high notes. So.
True Death, is your PRS head mostly for clean tones or for distorted tones?
My PRS head for clean or distorted. Oh, the Archon, I use it for both, really. It's got a good sound on both channels. Yep.
Granny Case says, great job. Bobcat, line or instrument?
I think it's line. So whatever the factory settings are, that's what it is. I haven't changed anything in it. So, but yeah, so whatever your factory settings are, from the factory, that's what mine is.
Rob Johnson says, incredible vocals, especially the part where you carried the note into the outro solo. Well, if you think that's incredible.
Oh, thank you.
You're going to be blown away when I sing.
When she sings it
really
right. You got.
Thank you, though. Thank you.
You gotta. Yeah, you gotta. We'll practice it some more this week, and then next week you're gonna have round 2, the rematch.
The rematch, the Dungeons and Dragons Larping.
Kari versus the Quest, part 2.
Kari versus the Quest, part 2.
We'll have to give you a sword you can hang on to.
That's hilarious. If I could find that chain metal vest thing.
Oh
that I
yeah,
wear.
yeah, I remember that. You're gonna have to wear that next week.
Kari versus the Quest, part 2.
Part 2. We have to do this again, so.
We have one more song. You want to do the?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I mean, we've done it before, but.
Yeah.
Maybe I can redeem myself with this one.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure you will. Let me.
Liam, if you had to sell everything but one guitar and amp, what would you choose? From Liam.
I would keep one of my Majesty guitars for sure.
Probably which one do you play the most songs on?
Well, the red one right now, but I like the purple one, a little better because I like the tuning in the purple. I would keep one of the Majesties for sure. That's an easy choice for me. Amps, God, that's a tough one, man. It'd be a coin flip between the Savage and the Stealth. I mean, them two are like sick amps. I love them. So yeah, that's what it would be. It would be a pretty close race between those two.
JB says he forgot to mention he got tickets to see Dream Theater on the View from the top of the world tour.
Good for you, man. Congrats. That's going to be amazing. I'm sure they're going to be excited to be back out again. It's been 2 years.
I've been seeing him on Facebook saying that he's going to be out soon.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I've been seeing all kinds of posts with him and with all his gear, his huge rack of guitars. I'm like, oh, must be nice. Must be nice. Yeah. Let me make sure
Tony
I got this.
says EVH Stealth 100 and the Monarchy for him. That would be his choices.
Oh, the Monarchy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the EVH Stealth and the Monarchy. Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's the Stealth is like it. It's just such a good amp. I mean, you really can't go wrong with it. It's so freaking good. I love that amp so much. You know, it's so nasty. You know, yeah, that and the Savage. I like them both very much. So let's do this one here. All right, let me do this. Back on there.
Yep.
There we go.
There you go. I love it when you milk that bench.
Yeah.
Both times. Like, yeah. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, good. Well, glad I finally did something you like.
Oh, shut up!
Finally, after all these years.
Flux, way cool to hear this with Kari's vocals. Thanks. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Sean Casey said that was a nice solo.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a fun one. It's kind of, I don't know. I had, all right, so this is what I had in mind when I did this solo, the camera eye. That's what inspired me, like the camera eye on Moving Pictures, the B-side of Moving Pictures, that Rush album. And that's my favorite song on that album. I love how big it is. It's just got this big, epic sound. And then when the solo comes in, it has that feel where it's kind of like, you don't really know where to put it.
Yeah.
It doesn't it's like this ethereal type thing that Alex Lifeson did on that. And that was literally what inspired me to write the solo and to have that whole vibe for this song was that. That's exactly what it was. So, thank you.
Tony says, amazing sound. No more blenders for Jarrod.
Yeah. Yeah, my finger's almost there.
Oh, yeah.
I got a nice little layer of baby skin.
So it finally peeled off. The hard dead one.
I got the baby skin there. And I can, I can't pound on it, but it's definitely, I could play now. I just got to be careful.
Joe Stops asks, using IRs for everything tonight, question mark?
So tonight's the Kemper. So it's just one of my studio profiles of the Driftwood Purple Nightmare. That's what you're hearing. Yep, that's it. It's just a Purple Nightmare profile.
And is that up? That's up on the website?
Yeah, it's up on tonewars.com if you want to play that profile. These are great. I mean, I've had a couple people over my house this week that we just, they wanted to check out the Kemper, and they're like, yeah, I want to check that out. And they played it, and they're like, oh my God, dude, those profiles are sick. Where'd you get those? I'm like, I kind of made them.
I made them.
I made them. Made it myself. I slaved all day over a hot stove on those. Yep, they're good.
Flux says he can totally hear camera eye in that one.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's got that kind of vibe. It really does. Like, I went for that. That was one of my favorite songs, still is, by Rush. If you ask me what's my favorite song on that album, it's Camera Eye. I used to crank it in my car driving around, because when it kicked in and the big chords came in.
That's why you're such a bad driver.
Yeah, it could be.
He's not paying a lick of attention to the road.
I mean, they're playing air guitar and drums, and it was like awesome, doing the little keyboard part.
He's such a passionate guy. Even when we're driving somewhere together, we'll get to talking, and he's not paying attention. Like, there's no pre-planning. He'll just drive up on somebody's butt and stay there. No matter if they're going 35 miles an hour or 42 miles an hour in a 75 mile an hour zone.
She'd be like, you gonna pass that guy? And I'm like, oh,
dude.
All right.
Yeah. Please get me out from behind this guy.
I do stop and save puppies occasionally, too.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, on our
did
way
we tell him that
Yeah, on our way to Sweetwater, yeah.
On our way to Sweetwater.
I saved a puppy from getting smashed by a car.
He didn't put the car in park. He jumped out while we were still in drive. So, he saved the puppy, nearly killed me. But
sorry. I got back in and put it in park, didn't I?
After you were done handing the dog back to the owner.
It was in drive the whole time?
Yes, you didn't put it in park.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was focused. I get hyper-focused on things.
Maybe we were stopped, so it wasn't going very far.
Maybe it was in neutral. Maybe I put it in neutral, because if it was in drive, it would have hit somebody. I got out and realized it and put it back in, and then I got out and saved the puppy. Yeah. Yep. That's how I remember it.
Joe says that profile does sound sick.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great, and it's all set up. Like, the profile that I'm using right now is in there under rhythm, and the lead one's under the lead folder. So it's rhythm and lead folders, and I have them all set up with Morph. I got all the effects. Everything's on them, and they sound great. I mean, I've been using these for months now, and I freaking love them.
Sean Casey says your profiles are quite good.
Well, thank you, sir.
With the horn.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they feel great to play too. You know, that's the main thing is, you know, when Tomas was here yesterday, he was playing through. He's like,
Is it Tomas Lopez?
Tomas, yeah.
Ah, I am friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah. When he was here yesterday, he was like, "Oh my God, man, these things feel great."
True Death. Do you occasionally like to listen to George Lynch?
Yes, I do.
Is he the scary one that you say don't listen to him with the
No,
lights off?
no,
Oh, okay.
that's somebody else. King Diamond. No, George Lynch is awesome. Yeah, I'm a huge George Lynch fan. You know, it's funny, like you mentioned that too, because George Lynch, he's inspired quite a bit of stuff in me that I've played in songs I haven't played in a while on the show. But it's weird, like watching him play lately. It's like he's turned his gain so far down on his amps and stuff. It's like it's weird. It's like, dude, where's your gain at?
Your friend with the pipe would like him.
Oh, yes.
What's his name?
I don't know. I haven't named
You
him
haven't
yet.
named him yet? Oh, I thought he was
The aristocrat.
Merriweather something or
Yeah,
another.
I'm working it out. Long bottom. Something.
Ew.
He's got some goofy ass name I'm working on. Davenport. Mr. Belvedere. Yeah. Yeah, he would like him because he doesn't use a lot of gain. But it is weird that he doesn't use a lot of gain now. And, you know, it's like, man, turn your gain up, dude. Your notes are just dying on your fretboard. They're not sustaining like they used to. So
Maybe you haven't evolved enough yet
to want my notes to
it.
die after 2 seconds. No, he's still amazing. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, I think that some people, they just... You know, they go through this purist phase where it's like, I don't need all that. And it's like, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. It's okay to need stuff, you know? Just do it.
Tony, sounds like a Skeeter moment running after the puppy.
Oh, what?
He sounds like a Skeeter moment running after the puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's a puppy out the road gonna get squished by a truck. I'm gonna save that thing. I hope its owner's kind of purty. Maybe she'll like me. Thank me later, if you know what I'm saying.
JV says Randy Rhoads played with low gain, though. Crazy Train has not much gain.
Yeah.
Sean Casey, King Diamond, hell yeah. It's a little murdery.
Yeah. That's Crazy Train.
Oh, I heard that, but I meant King Diamond.
Yeah.
Bump. I'm helping you. It's bump.
Yeah, I haven't played that song in years. Probably gonna get demonetized now. Like, really?
Don't be doing that.
Yeah, I think I played all my mixes tonight because I only planned on playing a few with that guitar. So someone asked me if I was gonna get a
CK. I like it when my notes die out. They show character. It shows character.
Die with dignity notes.
Yes.
And forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Rob Johnson's asking me if think you'll ever get is it mayonnaise? I don't know how to pronounce it. Mayonnaise? I don't know. I've heard great things about them. I'd love to try one. Absolutely. I would absolutely love to try one. Man, it's such an addiction, getting all this stuff. Like, I'm going to be broke.
Gunnerman, he doesn't cheat with gain. Yeah.
Yeah.
JB says sustain is overrated.
Sustain is overrated. I need all the sustain and the gain I can get, man, because I'll tell you what, do I need it, I definitely love my gains. Gotta have lots of gains. Gains burgers.
So what do you have coming out this week?
This week I'm going to do the shootout between the Ingle and the Rev. And I have my first riffs and responses video in a while. Yep, Skeeter's coming back.
Coming out.
Skeeter's coming.
I think Skeeter needs a girlfriend.
Skeeter needs himself a girlfriend.
Yeah.
What would her name be?
What? Skeeter and Penelope?
Yeah. Penelope?
What do you think?
I don't know. I'll see if I can find myself a Penelope. That'd be kind of nice.
Penelope's kind of hard to say. Get it with spit a little bit.
Yeah, we got to think of a different name, like
Let's see.
Susie or
Susie.
Susie.
Yes, because of the whistle.
Yeah, Susie, and she's got to wear Daisy Dukes in the tube top.
Oh, Eric Salina. He says I'm late. Say my name, Kari. I did
it. What's up, man?
Hey, Eric. I love that. Something special about saying people's names. I love it. I love it when people say my name. You get super familiar. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to not say people, but like when he's like Kari, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, you're paying, want me to pay attention. It's like super special.
Mayonnaise. Oh, so it's mayonnaise? That's how you pronounce it, Chris? Okay, yeah. Mayonnaise. See, Schecter just calls it mayonnaise. Yeah. You got one of them there Miracle Whip guitars I can try out?
There's the Hellman's.
Yeah. You got the Hellman's version and the Miracle Whip version. I'm in the condiments. What do you got to say?
Joe wants to know how many of your guitars are 6-string.
One.
One.
Uno. Yep. That's the
brown one.
Yeah, the Majesty Artisan series.
With the nick in it.
Nope.
No?
Nope, that's a 7-string.
That's a 7-string?
Yeah, that's the other brown one. That's the JP15.
That's right, you have two brown ones.
Yeah, that one got christened at a show in Ohio by an idiot with a keyboard stand. Remember that night?
Let's not talk about that. Flux just sent you an email with all my rig info, etc. for the Savage vs. RevGen video. Thanks again.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. That really helps me get some perspective. Yeah, I'll get that done this week for you, man, for sure. I was actually thinking about doing, someone sent me a rig rundown of their rig, like a while back, and I thought, this is a great idea for a show. I know Fluff does the whole...
In your mouth?
Huh?
You have something in your mouth?
No.
You're talking like you have a cert in there or something.
No, no, I'm digging for something in
I've been doing it all night. It's right here.
We just had dinner before we went on.
I can't get it out.
I'm digging for something in my tooth.
All night. I've been like, you probably look like an idiot.
No, so... Jeez.
It's entertainment right here, folks.
Where was I? Oh, so somebody sent me a rig rundown of his stuff like a couple weeks ago, and I watched it, and I was like, it kind of gave me an idea because I know Fluff does Rate or Roast My Rig, and why not? I was thinking about doing, I was thinking about doing subscriber rig rundowns where you send me like a 2-minute video, put it up on your YouTube channel or whatever. And a 2-minute video of your rig, and you can even play a couple riffs on it or whatever you want to do. Just show me your rig, and then we can share it on the show.
Share it on the show.
Share it on the show. And it gives us an idea. It gives me and Susie an idea of what you're playing through, and it gives us all an idea of what you're playing through, and it helps me kind of know, like they always say, know your audience.
We're going to give you a quiz. After,
oh, no.
You gotta memorize what everybody's using to tailor your advice.
No, it just gives me perspective on what people have, and I think it's fun anyways to see the rigs,
GM Iron says, if you lose the sleeves on that shirt, I want them. I won't let him cut this one. I like this one.
Yeah, this is a good shirt. This is a $50 shirt. I'm not cutting these off.
Flux, please do a rig rundown.
Yeah, I did the studio, kind of thing. I don't know if you've seen that, Flux, but I did do a studio tour, and that's kind of a rig rundown.
He saw it. He's a good fan.
Yeah. So, but there's, I want to see your guys' rigs,
Stop screaming in my ears, man.
Turn your ears down.
I just did.
Yeah, so I want to see your guys' rigs because, again, it gives me perspective on what you guys have, and it's fun. It's fun seeing what other people have, peeking over the fence, what you got over there, and I can learn some stuff too.
Ronnie K. Angle Savage 60 EL34s compared to 126 L6. I didn't know that. And then he dropped off. Angle Savage 60 EL34s compared with 120 6L6. I didn't know that. Loved the studio tour from Flux.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad. Yeah, I actually had a friend of mine bring over the EL34 version of the the Engel Savage, and it was like the 60 watt, and I honestly didn't hear a big difference between them. I was pretty surprised. You know, I thought there was going to be a major difference, but I'd probably have to spend more time to hear more of a difference, but I didn't hear a huge difference.
Oh, Gore Flama has just joined us.
Hey, what's up, man?
He said, good morning, Jarrod and Kari. Good to see you after so long.
Yeah, it's been a while, dude. Guarb's an amazing guitar player.
I've been waiting for some.
I got to get Guarb on one of our community jams. Guarb, you want to do the next community jam? I think that would be nice.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, because
Didn't you send it out already? Oh, no.
Nope.
We're waiting because somebody was going to do it for you.
Yes, Jay. Jay's going to do one.
Did you get your stuff yet?
I don't know.
We're waiting for him to get his thing.
Yeah, he's waiting on some stuff. But, yeah, we want to do another community jam, too. I want to try to do them once a month. Because if we can do that, I mean, and keep it going, that'd be fun. So the couple things I want to add is like the community jam monthly, and then I want to do the rig rundowns too. You know, community rig rundowns. I think that would be fun.
Eric says sometimes we type in random thoughts, and you guys are like, It's so true. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this says anything, but I'm gonna read it. GM thinks the GM Iron, the rig rundown would be lots of fun.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it would be great.
Flux is going to do a rig video and send it over. He's going to have that over first thing in the morning.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm...
He's going to stay up all night and do his rig rundown.
That's what I'm talking about. I love that because, you know, I think that everybody here would love to see each other's rigs. I really do. I think that's the most fun you can have. And I'll wait till I get like a couple of them, at least like 3 or 4, and then I'll do a video about it.
Bobcat's down for both. Yes, you are.
Dude, awesome.
We like your community jam videos
that's
for
right.
Sure.
He does a good job.
Liam, would you still at this point prefer Kemper over the other modeler options if you had at all?
100%. 100 billion%, yes. Yeah, I've tested and done shootouts so many times between the Kemper and other units, and I'm thoroughly impressed with the Kemper, even after all the stuff that's come out. And I do my own profiles, you know, and I'll tell you, I love my profiles the best because it's of the amp that I have set up exactly how I want it. The mics are exactly where I want them, and I just really enjoy them. And it's not because I'm better than all the other profile makers. It's just, you know, I know exactly what I want. And that's why I like to do custom profiles for local friends, and I've done them. They come over and, you know, they'll pick out a couple amps and the settings, and we profile them, and they walk out of here super happy. They're like, oh my God, I love my Kemper even more now because I didn't think it'd ever sound better than what I had. And we test it. When they come over, I'll say, well, what ones are you using right now? And we'll play it, and I'll be like, all right, good profile, decent. And I'll say, by the time you walk out of here today, I'll have that beat because it's going to sound and feel better, and it's going to sound bigger. And every single time they walk out of here, they're like, wow, it sounds twice as big, and it feels amazing. So,
GM Iron would love to hear your take on the Omega Granifier. Can you get your hands on an Omega Granifier?
If I can get my hands on it, I had an Omega, what was that? Jeez, I can't think anymore. I can't think of names. Steve Shaheen's amp. Yeah. Knock.
Did it knock anything loose?
Obsidian. Yeah, it's where it worked. Yeah, the Omega Obsidian. And I thought it was a decent amp. It's a little overly processed for me. But it's a decent sounding amp. But the Granifier I heard has more grit. So I would like to check one out if I can. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
You
need some more comments.
Usually you got another question ready for me.
I'm like jumping at the bit.
Yeah, well, maybe I can find a mix here. I'm trying to find stuff.
Play one of the new old ones.
Well, maybe I can do...
That's not a new old one. That's a new one.
What new old one, though? What are you talking about?
Like Awake or...
I don't have the guitar for it. It's upstairs. Yep.
We'll do whatever you want.
Well, thanks. Thanks for letting me. All right, let me. I'm going to switch back to the studio monitors.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Here goes.
Okay, mute the mic first. we go.
Noise.
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 I love that song. I love playing that song so much.
Oh, Ronnie K loves
so
that
much.
song.
Thank you. So much fun to play. Really is.
Suarez says, Jarrod, you're using Kemper rack or Kemper stage? Any major differences between the two?
Good question. I'm using the Kemper stage, and there is a major difference between the two. You're going to save money by buying the Kemper stage because it's all in one. So it's right down here. The whole thing is on the floor. All the switches, all the everything, all the knobs, everything. Whereas if you get a rack or the toaster, you got to buy a separate controller for $460 for it, and then hook a cable to it and all that nonsense. I mean, it's fine, but I'd rather have the stage. It's majorly more. It's just easier to use, you know.
Mm-hmm. Brano says, "Hey Jarrod, take on the Riviera amps."
I've heard of them, but I've never played one. Good question. I've never got a chance to play one, but if I ever get to, I will do it.
The X forever. Sorry, I'm so late. Yes.
Yeah. You're naughty.
Sheesh. Put your nose in the corner.
Yeah.
He says, Jarrod, just wanted to let you know I got my Shriatone Chupacabra 100 the night before last. Have you got?
Nice.
You have got to get your hands on one.
Yeah, I want to. In fact, CS Chris, who's here in the chat, he's got a Chupacabra, and I'd love to try one. One of these days, maybe I'll get to do that. So, congrats on the amp, dude. Yeah, I'm all about those. Yeah, if you're looking for like an affordable boutique amp, you know, and you want to get something like super unique and stuff like that, you can customize it. You can get your own Tolex and different buttons, switches, knobs, mods, whatever you want. Cherry Tone makes some great stuff, and they're a lot cheaper, and the quality is not bad. It's not like a lower quality amp. I mean, they're made in Malaysia, hand built, hand wired by a really cool guy named Nick, and he does a great job on his amps. And I had one here for a while, and I ended up selling it because the effects loop didn't work with my Helix very well, but it doesn't mean that it wouldn't work for a lot of people. But they are really good amplifiers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a lot of amps to choose from.
Garb said that was very well played.
Oh, thanks, man.
He loved it.
Appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
I stepped on a few clams, but
hey, it's better than I did on the Quest.
You're fine. Hey, man,
I have to pull this video down real fast.
I've had my nights too, man. I've had my nights. Everybody's used to me screwing up, though. They expect it.
Well, we've got a few minutes left. If you have any last comments or questions you'd like Jarrod to respond to, put
any
them in
last
the chat.
words?
Any last words for the night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it. Where's the? Oh, you said you had the wrong guitar.
For what?
For the new old ones.
Oh,
what
I
ones
have Grateful. I can do.
Yeah, do Grateful.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, and how's that? I'll do those two.
Yes.
And then we'll answer a few more comments and call it a night. So let me mute the mic.
Just in time for me to finally work this whatever it is out of my tooth.
There you go. Hang on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me switch guitars. I'll play that same song
Yes, you will.
on that, and I just dropped my in-ears.
Where?
Right here. There we go.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, use the other guitar and play that one again.
Alright, let me...
You want me to hold it for a sec?
I got it.
See? He doesn't delegate. No, I'll do it myself. I don't need no dang help.
I don't need no dang help.
I don't need no dang help until I get the COVID.
Oh yeah, that was bad. I needed all kinds of help then. Ugh. Oh, look at you helping me.
There. See,
Thank
wasn't
you.
that easier?
Yeah, it was so much easier.
Shut up.
Saved me like an hour of time.
Yeah, shut up. Let's see. Gwarb asked you a question. Did we... Yeah, he already...
Did I answer that already?
JB, do you feel more comfortable on a 7-string? I'm more comfortable on a 6, but have no problem with 7.
I feel way more comfortable on a 7. That's all I play. So every time I grab a 6, I feel like I'm playing a toy.
Mm-hmm.
No offense against 6 strings. It's just they don't feel right to me anymore. Yeah. So I'll do both of those on this guitar just to give you guys a difference, you know.
Yeah.
1 second here. Not too shabs.
Not too shabby. I had to turn my volume up for this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Shouldn't have to. That's strange.
That's all right.
That'd be strange.
That'd be strange.
Yeah.
Let's see. 846. Flux says, you guys rule. Love Sunday Night Hang. Nice work on vocals and guitar.
Thank you very much. You guys rule. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have a show.
Guarev says, I have a request, Jarrod. I want to see your review on the Fractal Audio FM9 over Kemper stage, including sounds, user interface, layout, etc.
Ah, that would be great. I just got to get my hands on one. If anybody has one that's watching and they want to loan it to me, oops, I'll be happy. See how long this neck is? Yeah, it's like banging into everything. Yeah, if anybody watching has one, they want to loan it to me for a couple weeks, I would be happy to do it, you know?
Yes. Let's see. GMJ, you need to give some insight on mixes. Are they all done by real band or just you programming like a madman?
Ah, good question. Who asked that?
Oh, no.
Oh,
GM Iron.
Oh, GM, yeah. So what I do is I go to a studio. My friend TJ did that last one. Those last three. He did Nightmare.
Nightmare is the best.
Yeah. He did Nightmare. He did or Night Terrors. That's it. Night Terrors, and then the last two. So I go in there and we program the drums. We pick and he's got a template for me. So we pick out a really good sounding drum kit and we program all that and we lay down the bass. On those other ones I played bass on, and then sometimes we program the bass. Sometimes he'll play bass on it. Just depends on what we got going on. And then I'll record the backing tracks for the guitars underneath the solos, but that's about it. In fact, on those ones we just did, I got to add keyboards to them yet, but TJ's on tour right now, so when he gets back, we're going to add keys to them and make them even spicier. But yeah, that's what I do. It's
like
just
TJ's band needs some female vocals in there.
Yeah, well, give him a call.
But saying TJ's band.
But yeah, that's what we do. That's how we do it. It's just the thing is in studios nowadays. Like, TJ doesn't have a studio.
Keep hearing Grandma's rocking chair.
It's this strap. Yeah. So it's just easier to just use programmed drums because most of the time when you go to the studio, they replace everything with samples anyway. So might as well just use, yeah.
I don't know that. I've never noticed that before.
It's on this guitar. It does it more. But, yeah, it's just easier to do it that way. You don't have to worry about having a drummer come in and learn the song. It's just easier to program everything.
Tony, speaking on boutique amps, I have a Buddha Alex Skolnick Preceptor signature amp.
Wow. Nice.
And it doesn't like the HELIX and 4-cable method. It has 3 independent effects loops, so I run HELIX through my EVH Stealth.
Oh, wow, yeah. Some amps don't like the HELIX. Like I said, my Cherrytone Molecular did not like my HELIX at all. It just didn't work with it. So I feel your pain, dude. Congrats on that amp, though. That's cool. Alex Skolnick, I didn't know he had a SIG amp. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Alex Skolnick's a freak of a guitar player.
I'm putting somebody up. Report unwanted commercial.
Oh.
Spam content.
Spam.
Yes, you missed one, man. Sheesh. Kirk, great tones. Sorry, Jarrod, but that Schecter sounds more full and defined. Great guitars.
Oh, yes, thank you.
CS says that's blasphemy. Liam, this might be a dumb question.
No such thing.
But have you ever had the desire to play through some more traditional equipment, like a Strat through a Tweed? Somebody else is super focused on Tweeds.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah. Not really, because I play pretty much heavy stuff. I mean, I think that Strat through a Tweed and all that stuff for cleans and some fun, kind of lighthearted music and stuff like that would be great. I mean, that's what it's for. But I'm one of those guys, you hand me a guitar, and an amp that doesn't do the medals, I'm lost.
It is squeaky.
I don't know what to do.
It is squeaky, man.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with those.
That's the name of my next band, Grandma's Rocking Chair. Well, Jarrod would be a great member.
Yeah, I could just sit here and move around.
It's not that bad when I have my in-ears out. It just sounds regular, but in my in-ears, it's like, ear.
I'm just used to it. It's no big
Sean
deal.
agreed that it sounded better with the new guitar, too.
Yeah, it sounds great with the Kemper. This guitar really does sound awesome with the Kemper. Man, I'm just really, really pleased with it. I mean, that's the thing about pickups. They're going to sound better on, a different pair of pickups is going to sound better on a lot of different amps. I mean, and I talk about this in tomorrow's video too. Like, that's why I'm glad I'm getting guitars like this, is because it's giving me perspective.
I think we need to go get you some new jeans.
Yeah, I know. These are riding up.
Or some longer socks.
Yeah, something. I look like an idiot right now.
What'd you get in there?
Waiting for a flood.
Wave it to me.
There's my skater jeans.
Yeah.
Skater. Yeah, but yeah, I do love the perspective that these guitars are giving me.
All right. Well, everybody's saying goodnight and great live stream.
Yeah, thank you.
They gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go too. We got food to eat and stuff. Yeah, well, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for not tuning out during my song.
Oh, come on. You will definitely redeem yourself. We're going to round two. Round two.
Round two.
You're going to kick that
Kari
song right
versus the Quest.
Right in the pants. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, well, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Seriously, it really means a lot to see you guys here every week. I mean, it's the highlight of our week. So, stay tuned for tomorrow morning. Hopefully around 11, I'll have my next, viewer comments video up. It's called Riffs and Responses. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. So, like I always say, every day's a gift.
And thank you for spending part of yours with us.
Yes, and I mean it very much. Thanks.